हेलो मेरे बुगेड़ी दोस्तों, आज मैं आपको इंडिया में जो ई सिगरेट्स पे बैन लगा है उसके बारे में वीडियो बना रहा हूँ। रिसेंटली यहाँ GKM ब्लॉक में एक नई शॉप खुली थी जिसका नाम है वेप वाली शॉप। वो अभी बंद हो चुकी है। मैं अभी आपको दिखाता हूँ वो शॉप बंद हो गई है। ये सारी चीज़ें एक प्रोपेगेंडा है जिसमें गवर्नमेंट इन ई सिगरेट्स को बैन कर रही है, जिसमें उसकी टोबैको इंडस्ट्री बहुत पावरफुल है एंड दे pay lots of money to these governments so that they can ban these things so that सिगरेट का जो है उसके बिजनेस पे कोई असर ना पड़े। सरकार बैन किस पे लगा रही है? ई सिगरेट्स पे, क्योंकि वो नई चीज़ है। इससे इनका पूरा बिजनेस हिल जाएगा। लेट मी टेक यू टू द शॉप। सो हम यहाँ हैं GKM ब्लॉक। वेप वाली शॉप थी जो बहुत रिसेंटली खुली थी, जिसमें अलग अलग प्रकार के वेपोराइजर्स थे, बहुत सारी चीज़ें इसके अंदर अवेलेबल थी। बट नाउ द शॉप इज़ क्लोज्ड। ये सारे बोर्ड्स इनके लगे हुए थे। ये है वो वेप वाली शॉप। ये इनके पास अलग अलग प्रकार के सारे वेपोराइजर्स थे। So the government has passed the ordinance making vape illegal in India. Wisely, we are seeing clearly encourage India. तो आप ये देख रहे हो, ये पूरी की पूरी शॉप बंद हो चुकी है। जिसके अंदर यू कैन सी इनका जो ब्रांडिंग थी, योर लंग्स डिजर्व बेटर।
Imagine if there were an alternative to smoking cigarettes. Imagine this alternative could help millions of people quit smoking and came with only a fraction of the harmful chemicals that cigarettes do. Well, you don't have to imagine it. It exists. E-cigarettes are the most innovative and promising smoking cessation product yet invented. To begin with, e-cigarettes aren't cigarettes. They contain no tobacco. Instead, a liquid containing nicotine derived from tobacco leaves is vaporized, and users of e-cigarettes inhale that vapor. Vapor, mind you, not smoke. This is significant because the real harm from tobacco comes from the combustion process, which releases hundreds of toxic compounds known as tar. Since e-cigarettes have no tobacco and no combustion, they release no tar. This makes them, according to Britain's Department of Health, at least 95% less harmful than tobacco cigarettes. As South African psychiatrist Mike Russell said about cigarettes, people smoke for the nicotine, but they die from the tar. And again, there is no tar in e-cigarettes. Does this all mean that e-cigarettes are completely safe? Of course not. Nothing is completely safe. E-cigarettes are a relatively new innovation, so more research is needed, especially on long-term effects. Saving lives by providing the nicotine that smokers enjoy without delivering the deadly toxins that can kill them. Nicotine and tobacco research said that e-cigarettes could reduce smoking-related deaths by 21%. That's thousands of lives every year.
What the cabinet has given approval today is first a decision to ban e-cigarettes.
ई-सिगरेट पर बैन। मैं आपसे शुरू करना चाहता हूं पुरंजय जी। आज जो फैसला लिया गया खासतौर से ई-सिगरेट के संदर्भ में, एक बड़ा लाजमी सा सवाल एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में एक पत्रकार ने उठा लिया। उन्होंने बोला कि अगर ये खतरा है, सेहत को खतरा है, जिसके लिए इसको बैन कर देने का फैसला सरकार ने ले लिया है, एक अध्यादेश के माध्यम से ले लिया है और बाद में कानून लाया जाएगा, तो भी सिगरेट क्यों नहीं बैन करते? वो तो और ज्यादा नुकसान पहुंचा रही है।
ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिगरेट्स का बात मैं तो थोड़ा हंस रहा हूँ। आप कुछ भी बैन कर दीजिए ना, लोग घूम फिर के कोई जैसे किताब, आप एक बार किताब जब बैन कर देते हैं जो और बिकना शुरू कर देते हैं।
The center today banned e-cigarettes across the country. The government claims e-cigarettes were becoming a style statement for the youth.
The fact of the matter is that what happened today is historical in the sense of being very sad, and completely the ordinance that has been pushed through, it seems to be under some sort of a compulsion which is completely non-scientific, because evidence across the world is that vaping actually is something that needs to be regulated, not banned, because it is the quickest way and the best way of tobacco harm reduction. Tobacco consumes lives 47% of all cancers in the males in this world are because of tobacco. And about 17% of all the cancers in the women in this world are because of tobacco. These are established facts. And there is a clear established link between combustion of tobacco and the carcinogens, internationally recognized carcinogens accepted throughout the world. We allow them. But on the other hand, the scientifically an innovation against harm reduction, which marketed only to smokers who are wanting to quit, and enough evidence across the world suggesting that this is the best way forward even for a country like India. The Public Health England says that it is 95% safer than tobacco smoking.
95%, you're saying electronic cigarettes are 95% safer than... We have a situation now in this country where cigarettes will be freely sold near schools, colleges, all across the country, but e-cigarettes are banned. Has the government got this wrong, Dr. Monica Arora, yes or no?
They affect adversely adults and deleteriously young minds. The nicotine would even change the way brain functioning and way synapses in the brain are formed.
But ma'am, I'm going to ask you one last time. Ma'am, you have not answered ma'am, just a minute. I'm going to ask you the one last time. We now have a country where we are banning e-cigarettes, but cigarettes will continue to proliferate. So all those objections to the health risk will be even greater with cigarettes. The temptation will be for more young people to now go to cigarettes. I know friends of mine who are taking e-cigarettes and they've written in to me this afternoon saying it's a terrible decision. You're now forcing me to go back to cigarettes.
We'll be fighting about this in the court, not for the business, but to help, people who are struggling to quit smoking. They know what vapings are, they know what the benefits are.
Yes, Praveen, go ahead.
The lung diseases and the deaths reported, if you have gone into the investigations, they have proved to be caused by products bought off the street, okay, not regulated. You're forcing your consumers to be dependent on black marketeers who are going to give you adulterated products. The black marketeers, the bootlegger is not going to ask for age proof, okay?
I think the real problem here is treating this any different from alcohol or cigarettes. This has been happening for decades, and all of a sudden when it's vaporized and trendy, that's when we're worried about it.
ये कि गवर्नमेंट इस चीज़ को बंद कर रही है, बट क्या गवर्नमेंट के पास इस चीज़ का कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन है? क्या वो इस चीज़ के बारे में बता सकते हैं कि वैसा क्यों कर रहे हैं? नहीं, वो कह रहे हैं कि ये कंजम्पशन के लिए, ह्यूमन हेल्थ के लिए बहुत ख़राब चीज़ है। माना सिगरेट इससे 10 गुना ज़्यादा ख़राब है, बट उसका तो वो कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ा, उसका कुछ नहीं करता, क्योंकि वो इंडस्ट्री $28 बिलियन की इंडस्ट्री है टोबैको। आज हमारे देश में हर 6 सेकंड में एक आदमी मर रहा है सिगरेट के कंजम्पशन से, बट उसके पास कोई जवाब नहीं है, कोई आंसर नहीं। तो एक बहुत बड़ा प्रोपेगेंडा है। मैं पूरे फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स के साथ इस वीडियो को आपको दिखाऊंगा, एंड नाउ यू डिसाइड व्हाट इज़ गुड एंड व्हाट इज़ बैड फॉर यू।